Hey guys, what's going on? This your guy Fender. Wanted to give you guys a little heads up. Wanted to talk to you. I actually just did a video. I do apologize. I have to redo the video because I actually didn't have the camera turned around the way that I wanted to, so the video was gonna be sideways. Anyway, let's talk about reviewing Birdbox. That's what the topic was of the last video. So I am going to be reviewing Birdbox. First and foremost, I got a whole lot of news feed and timeline info on my I'm sorry, I gotta keep moving stuff back. On info on my my Facebook posts and feed and stuff like that. And they were talking about this movie called Birdbox, which was a Netflix original movie if I'm not mistaken. And I said, okay, well, what's the sitch? Forgive me, Kim Possible. I love it. So I went in there, decided I was gonna go give it a try. Me and my friend, we watched it. We gave it a try, and it was a lot of people on my feed were saying it was a great movie. Go watch it. It was awesome, and it was everything in a nutshell. I watched it, buy movies, and I had decided and deemed it overhyped and overrated. Okay, now I'm gonna give you guys my point of view of what I like, what I hated, and why it was overhyped and overrated. But I'm gonna start with the latter first. Why it was overhyped and overrated? First and foremost, I seen the movie before. It was The Happening. It was White Noise. It was The Mist. It was all these movies that dealt with this apocalyptic style event that would force humanity into doing something obscene to itself, to a point where it would kill itself and harm itself. With The Happening being more prominent to the movie because it really did mirror it. It was really The Happening blindfolded. Forgive me because I am kind of sick and I swear I got a little cold and a sore throat, but it is what it is. The Happening. Mark Wahlberg's character, he plays, I believe, a teacher who was dealing with explaining why plants weren't being pollinated and the shortage of bees in the world was going to force the plants to do something that it wasn't supposed to do. And apparently one of the things was that the world decided to activate a style of biological defense against humanity because humanity had become overpopulous, and was destroying resources and destroying the planet. And the planet was trying to fix itself and correct itself and treated humanity as it was like an antibiotic to a disease or to run out of an infection. So that's what I got from out of Birdbox. It was just done blindfolded, and in some cases the plot point with The Happening, it was done by populace, so like the larger crowds would get infected with whatever it was that was going around the air, and it was forcing them to kill themselves. Whereas though the smaller ones, as they broke off and got smaller and smaller, they were being deemed more safer to to have that situation, save them. Now now to Birdbox. Their situation was a tad bit different because whatever it wasn't. I don't know if it was a plan or whatever, but whatever it was psychologically messing with them, and it was, well, who knows? It could be the same thing, the same plot point. Because throughout the movie, I did see a bunch of leaves pile up. They started hearing things and whatnot, so it made them look, what's the name? But I guess whatever it was, if you saw it, it made your eyes glow and change the color and do some weird, freaky stuff. So what ended up happening from that situation, Mallory was trying to protect these kids. Her son and Olympia's daughter. After all hell, everything went to hell because of Olympia's stupid decision to allow the crazy into the house, was what it was. Now, on to what I disliked. On to what I loved. I'm going to do the love, then I'm going to do the like. What I loved is, like I said, I would never tell anyone not to watch this movie because this movie was phenomenal. It was great, but it was overhyped. Like, I dislike communities like that. The movie has already been done. It's been done before, but it is not a bad movie. I thought it was good, actually. I liked how Sandra Bullock's character detached herself from the parenthood that should have been there between her and her son and whatnot in order to save his life. I love that dynamic. By the way, there will be spoilers. So I also, well, I mean, I should say at the beginning of the video or not, but it is what it is. I also liked how the dynamic between characters and the interracial relationship that had came about between Sandra Bullock character and the I don't know the guy's name. I should probably start learning their name before I start doing reviews. I'm not really into it. I don't really care. But anyway, I liked the whole at the end with the blind leading the blind, how the birds are going to signal in case whatever it is coming for them, it can give them fair warning. I love that dynamic too. That also leads me to ask, well, what about any other animals? Like, were there dogs or anything that could see this and start barking or whatever? Like, were just the birds the only ones that could do it? Were the cats not going to go in the frenzy? Whatever. Like, that's what made me ask. Like, I like how they left that to interpretation. What I hated, what I disliked, and if everyone saw it went down, why was it only attacking people one at a time? Like, that was bothering me throughout the movie, because in the beginning you had Mallory and her sister in the car. Her sister saw whatever she saw, but Mallory was looking in the same direction and didn't see it. So I'm trying to figure out why Mallory was spared in that situation. But you only later find out that Mallory could end up seeing whatever it was that her sister saw and end up killing herself. So I'm like, at what point do you come out your mouth and say, hey, like, maybe we should do this one at a time to create a movie, to create a base? And I'm like, that's a hole for me, because I'm like, some people saw it, some people didn't, but the people that didn't can and will eventually. You see where I got that from? I'm like, no, that like it bothered me a little bit. I did back to I'm sorry, because I did want to go back to what I hate, but I did also want to mention what I like was how they flipped the switch, the switch on the dynamics between the crazy and the normal. And you know, the crazy people, they normally have suicidal thoughts and try to hurt themselves, and then they flip the homicidal, so now they trying to go and open up everyone's eyes to the truth. And the people who are normal, who are capable of homicidal thoughts, flip to suicidal. I like that dynamic. Better what I hated. So I'm not really a big fan of the fact that we never seen what it was that was attacking them. Like, you never did an apocalyptic viewing of what people were seeing. Like, they had two chances to do it, and I would have loved it if they did it even one. Like, for example, when Mary's sister saw what she saw, maybe they could have flipped to whatever it was she saw happening in the car, or like the same thing with the wife who came down to help Mallory, and maybe they could have flipped to whatever it was that she was saying. And I'm like, oh, cool, like, oh, okay, I can understand, but you left that out, and it kind of teed me off. So, like, I don't know, but like I said, the movie was good. I liked it. I'm not gonna tell people I'm not gonna tell people that it's great. I'm not gonna tell people that it's everything. Like, watch it for yourself. Come up with your own answer. But the reality, in my honest opinion, I just don't think that it was worth the hype that everyone put it through. So that was it. I want you guys to go ahead.